Hello, everyone. In our daily lives, we use money all the time. But money plays such an essential role in economic activity because it carries specific functions. Today, we're going to take a systematic look at the functions of money and understand the roles money plays in the economy. In this lesson, we'll focus on four main topics. 1. Unit of account, the measuring stick of value. 2. Medium of exchange, the intermediary in the exchange of goods. 3. Store of value, the means of preserving wealth. 4. Means of payment, a tool for deferred settlement. 5. World money, the universal medium in international transactions. 1. Unit of account, the measuring stick of value. The first major function of money is its role as a unit of account. That is, money serves as the tool we use to express and measure the value of all other goods. In the exchange of goods, different goods took different forms, so their values couldn't be directly compared. Once money emerged, people could use it to express the value of goods, which is what we now call price. For example, if a jacket is priced at 200 Chinese yuan and a pound of apples is priced at 5 Chinese yuan, the 200 Chinese yuan and 5 Chinese yuan reflect money acting as a unit of account. It's important to note that when money functions as a unit of account, there doesn't need to be actual, physical money present. Only the idea or denomination of money is needed. In other words, when we price goods, we don't have to place cash next to them, we just express their value using monetary units. This function provides a unified standard of value for exchange and is the most basic and fundamental function of money. 2. Medium of exchange, the intermediary in the exchange of goods. The second basic function of money is its role as a medium of exchange. Money acts as the intermediary in the process of trading goods. Before money existed, people relied on barter, such as trading a sheep for a sack of rice. This was highly inefficient because it required both parties to want exactly what the other had, something we call the double coincidence of wants. Once money emerged, the act of exchange split into two separate steps: selling, goods, money, and buying, money, goods. For example, a farmer sells grain for money and then uses that money to purchase farming tools. In this process, money is functioning as the medium of exchange. When money performs this function, it must take a real, usable form, such as cash or digital payment balances, not just an abstract unit of account. This function removes the limitations of barter and greatly improves the efficiency of trade. 3. Store of value, the means of preserving wealth. When money leaves the circulation process and is kept as a general form of wealth, it serves as a store of value. For instance, people may deposit unused funds into a bank or buy gold bars and keep them. These actions reflect money performing its store of value function. For money to serve as a store of value, it must be full-value metal money, such as gold or silver, or paper money that functions as a general equivalent, provided the credit system is stable. This function also helps regulate the amount of money in circulation. When there is too much money circulating, the excess tends to be stored. When circulation is insufficient, stored money flows back into the economy. 4. Means of payment, a tool for deferred settlement. As the commodity economy developed, credit transactions such as buying or selling on account emerged. In processes like settling debts, paying taxes, rent, or wages, money performs the function of a means of payment. For example, when a company pays wages to its employees, when consumers repay credit card bills after spending on credit, or when households pay utility bills, money is acting as a means of payment. The key difference between the means of payment and the medium of exchange is that a medium of exchange involves money and goods changing hands at the same time, with both delivered simultaneously. Whereas a means of payment separates the two, the payment of money and the transfer of goods occur at different points in time. This function helps producers and businesses ease cash flow pressures, but it can also create chains of debt and increase the risks in economic operations. 5. World money, the universal medium in international transactions. In the global marketplace, money crosses national borders and functions as the general equivalent in international trade, balance of payments settlements, and other cross-border economic activities. This is the world money function of money. The main roles of world money include serving as an international means of payment to settle trade imbalances, serving as an international purchasing medium to buy goods from abroad, acting as a representation of wealth, enabling one country to transfer wealth to another, for example, war reparations or foreign aid. Today, only a few currencies can effectively perform the world money function, primarily USD, EUR, and CNY, whose international use continues to expand. This function is essentially an extension of money's domestic functions to the global stage and plays a vital role in promoting international trade and global economic integration. Summary. Today we covered the 5 major functions of money: the unit of account, which serves as the measuring stick of value, the medium of exchange, the intermediary in the exchange of goods, the store of value, the means of preserving wealth, means of payment, a tool for deferred settlement, and world money, the universal medium in international economic transactions. These 5 functions are interconnected and together reflect the essence of money as a general equivalent. Among them, the unit of account and the medium of exchange are the 2 basic functions, while the others develop on the basis of these fundamental roles. Understanding the functions of money helps us better grasp its role in economic life and the monetary logic behind various economic phenomena. Please take a moment to think about these 2 questions. That's all for today's lesson on the functions of money. Goodbye, everyone.